Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Potato Sack. Where once again...
My big sack.
The what? The what?
My big sack.
Your big sack, that's right.
My
Well, once again, Big Potato has gone out with her big sack and filled it full of bargain basement games. And among them, there must be some true greats. But I shall be the judge of that. And let's see if Potato can appease me or diss me.
Big old sacks.
Big old sacks from FBG. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. Everyone who has been waiting very patiently, thank you very much. We did forget to mention that the Potato you saw in the Be Right Back. Potato, would you like to explain what we forgot to say?
Yeah, so that is actually the potato that I have on my stream. And it was unnamed potato, but then actually Ray was the one who named it. That potato's name is Bernard. And we forgot to mention that, but yes.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, yeah.
So Sol stole Bernard from me, which is okay. Bernard can be passed around.
Oh, I only used it because you're here as a guest, as an honour of you, of course. Although I did accidentally hit it once when I went to go for a Be Right Back, and Bernard just popped up. I was like, I had no idea until Harley said, "You know, you've got a potato on the screen." I'm like, "Am I?"
No, you can keep it. It's fun.
Yes, it's how long has it been since we did a potato sack? About 2 months. It's been
a while.
Yeah, I did do one in December. I think it's been November. So anyone don't know the concept of the show, Potato has got five games, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 games, which she will be playing for us this evening, and trying to appease to us, as well as myself. And I will declare whether it gets my seal of approval or if it becomes a spud dud. Now, Potato must get at least 3 out of the 5 right to pass through the gates onto the next potato sack, because she has therefore pleased me with her golden nuggets, which sounds weird.
That does sound a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But it's okay.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, we want golden nuggets from wherever you're digging out. So I just found out somehow I don't have follower emote eligibility. I don't know why, because I've never been denied an emote any other Twitch about being naughty. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's so inconsistent and random whether you unlock them straight away or not. I mean, I managed to get follower emotes, I think, straight away, and then I got animated ones about a month after everyone else did. But a lot of people still haven't received either. Or may have got one but not the other. I don't know. But sometimes you don't get a notification from Twitch, by the way. Sometimes you just have to go to your emotes page and it will be listed. So always check the emotes page first. Don't wait for a notification, is my advice. I do remember the last time we did this, because we got attacked with a follow bot for the 2nd week in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, bloody annoying that was.
Yeah.
So that's a bad memory to attach, wasn't it? Oh well, never mind. That's all up on
But
YouTube.
last time,
that moment. Yes.
Last time we played the fart simulator game, and I think that's my all-time favorite.
That is very true.
Out of my entire sack.
Why don't you like
Very true. Thank you for the host there, FBG.
Vivian, I'm being serious.
So am I. You're a complete bastard and we all hate you.
I find that rather difficult to believe.
Yes, absolutely. So, Potato, without further ado, let's get the ball rolling here. What have you got as your first selection tonight to appease me? See if you can start off.
So I think, let me start it up. So kind of the games I have picked out today are more, how to switch. How to switch my...
I think if
that's
you...
not it. Change windows, there we go.
There you go.
I always forget. So the games I have picked out for today are... They kind of all are a bit similar with like the vibe. They're all like kind of a bit like creepy and a bit maybe even a little deep. I don't really know about this one. But yeah, I didn't really find any like good comedy games like the Fart Simulator, anything like that. But all of these to me looked really cute, and hopefully they'll be good enough. I don't remember the prices of each of them. I bought this one. I think I bought today.
Oh right. Okay.
Can you see it, by the way?
Oh yes, we can. Yeah, we can all see it. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, cool. This one I got today. It was either 99 cents or 49 cents. But some of these I got quite a while ago, and actually, because I don't know if it was like a month ago or something, I was looking for potato sack games, and I picked out a game, and then Sol ended up playing it. So that for sure wouldn't have been a spud dud.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be
But,
fair, because
yeah.
the first, I hated the first one, but the second one with the motel was great. But that was the paid
Oh, you
one.
hated the first one. I had the first one, so.
Yeah, the first one I really didn't like. It was the one where you're trapped in the house. It just seemed so. It felt a bit unfair. It was really prolonged. There was no like checkpoints or anything in it, so you had to go through the whole thing again and again every time you died. Second one with the motel had checkpoints, and it also had a bit of narrative. I felt it was a lot more fun.
Okay.
But no, that's why I ran off. This one is Escape Mind.
Yeah, so I tested out each of these games a little bit, as I do. So I haven't like played a lot of it. I just like pretty much make sure that it works and stuff. So it works. And this one, I don't really know anything about it. I don't really know anything about any of these actually. So let's just start a new game. Warning: this will okay. Yes. How do I say yes?
Yeah,
Cool.
the podcast was great.
Use mouse
Ray
wheel to
Rat
show.
was our guest this evening. It'll be up on YouTube by the morning, and of course distributed around everywhere. So you can go check it out on YouTube when it's there. But yeah, a lot of fun. Ray was amazing as always. So it was never going to be a disappointment. There you go. That's a better way to put it. I got it right that time. Yeah. It certainly is. I've only got the water today because I was a little bit ill, and I want to appease Spidey.
When I found that house, the rabbit went straight into the building.
Oh.
So I had to investigate.
Oh, following the white rabbit. It's a bit of Alice in Wonderland.
I was feeling really strange. It was like someone else was controlling myself.
Oh, Puns! Puns coming in with the 6 month there. Rigs up. Thank you so much. What, 6 months? You and Maggie today, 6 months each.
Wow.
That's incredible. Half a year. My word. Folk difficult to keep track of time. No worries, PG. I'm sure everything will come realigned. How you doing, Puns? Good to see you. Welcome into the potato sack. I really do appreciate the rig sub there. You know, that gets me right in the art. Yeah. Right in there. It could be right in the funny bone. Okay, yeah, so you know the white rabbit is hey guys, how you doing there, Puns? Good to see you. Thank you so much for a rig sub. It really does mean a lot to me. Very much so. And I'm back, hello. We're joined by Potato here with a big sack of games. The white rabbit is usually associated with one's loss of youth. Alice in Wonderland, of course, she loses her youth because she's going into adulthood or adolescence. So she follows it in order for it not to escape, and it takes her into a whirlwind of self-consciousness. So I wonder if this is just being used as an allusion to that, or whether it was just a nice little nod.
Well, we are in a dungeon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Not the
basically,
kind
you click on things.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just collected Firestarter.
That's just kind of like a pixelated escape room, of some kind.
Yeah, a little bit. It seems, from what I've seen just from testing this out, it seems kind of like a little escape roomy, a little puzzly.
Okay, it's interesting.
What is this? So we got a strange amulet and the store.
Okay, why that
so
open?
Cool. No. We just released a bug.
How have you been for tax SPG?
Oh, I'm good. The weather here has been warming up, and it's never really like cold here. Like it doesn't snow, but it has been really nice out. And I know a lot of people have had like snowstorms and stuff lately, so I feel kind of bad being like the weather here has been really great. But yeah. I don't know what that is.
Oh yes, I associate the White Rabbit with Murder and Pain and Monty Python, of course. Of course. Which is apparently
Yeah.
juxtasupposes. You think it's going to be innocent. That's the point. It normally represents youth and innocence, and then when it becomes deadly, it's the complete antithesis. That's what makes it great. I love the fact that that's now the associated meaning. Is that the one in the cave? What's the one in the cave?
There
What's
we
the one in
go.
the cave there, FPG? I like murder.
What cave?
Where's that come from? Oh, that's because of the Monty Python thing.
How do I control this?
Oh, it's this. This is interesting. Oh, you've got to make it across without
Oh,
getting
okay.
hit by the drops.
Yeah, so this is where I stopped testing it out. Nope.
Okay,
Nope,
too
we're gonna get
difficult,
hit. Okay, maybe not. Oh.
That's a good idea.
This is where I stopped testing it. No!
Wait, what happened there? It didn't even.
I got hit by the...
Oh, I know, but
drop.
it wasn't even drawing the web.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't drawing
Nope,
the web
nope.
at that point. All right, take your time. Take your
I
time.
wonder,
okay.
can I... I'm trying to figure out, like... Oh, I just have to move the mouse. I don't have to click. I click to
okay.
move. Okay. I see.
I think you got it.
Yeah. Let's wait until this drop passes. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a little escape roomy, a little puzzly. Is this raindrop ever gonna... Okay, we'll just go. Nope. Okay. Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, he's speedy. Oh, no, go up. Hey, mister.
So what?
Up,
Why
up,
is
up,
it doing
up.
its own thing?
I don't know.
It's crazy. It's an interesting mini game to just throw in the early goings. Okay.
Yeah. Nope, sir. I think he, like, moves up and down. Oops. See, I didn't mean to click. That was my
So
bad.
the direction he's heading is not your decision.
Oh, the dotted lines are moving a certain direction.
Yeah.
And so he just... Okay, I can control him.
Okay, so you're learning.
Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Don't get hit. Okay, so now I can control him because he's on a solid line. Oh, I probably should have been a little bit smarter about... Ooh, no.
Oh. Yeah.
Just go. Let's go.
Go. Whey! You did it.
Wait.
Nice.
So I kind of think we're maybe supposed to collect these bugs.
Yeah.
Because I collected that and that. A black widow and a blue scarab. There was a bug that, like, shimmied out of here. I don't know where that went. I don't... Oh, we already started this fire. Okay, let's go up here. For those who are lost, any track will fit.
Any track.
We've got a
fit.
little aquarium. I don't really know what that means, but oh. Got some mushrooms. So far we have fire starter, amulet, a card that says just do nothing, and a red mushroom. And we can make some water come out. I got an achievement. Good Samaritan.
Oh, you are
don't-
a good Samaritan. Absolutely.
Don't know how this made me a good Samaritan, but this is Aquarius. Can I do anything with you? Oh, okay, we've got some pumpkins. Yeah, and you just, like, have to click on some stuff. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. Oh, there's a bug, or a lizard. What do? Flower bloomed,
Oh.
and we picked it. Let's go up here. Okay, so we might need to get back there, so let's see. Oh, moon or sun? Well,
Well.
we should probably do sun.
I am the soul of ghosts.
Oh,
Oh.
what do I do with it? Can I... What? Burn it? Oh, okay.
Oh. Can you put the moon where the
Well,
stars
here.
are? No. Oh. Okay. Maybe you were meant to burn
Oops.
them both?
Yeah, I probably should have put it where the...
Oh, no, that was a puzzle in
click
itself.
here to
I
connect
see.
the stars. What am I... Oop. I don't think I'm doing this right.
Thanks, Spidey. Thank you very much for the hydrate.
Oh, that one must go there, and then... No?
Dot the dot.
Okay. There we go. So it kind of gives you a hint. That's nice, because... Yikes. Then you go down there?
Well, this
Cool.
is the shape that was on the wall, so that's how you know.
Oh! Let's look. I remember that now. Okay.
Yeah.
Try to remember that. I'm not gonna draw it. Too lazy for that.
At least it kept what you'd done.
Did it go like that?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that's right.
nice.
Yeah.
And then.
And then the one. No, the one on the left. No, the furthest one you already did on the left. Yeah, that works. That works. You can work your way up. No, there's two more in particular. That's it. Yeah. That's it. It's hard to do it when look, pointing out.
That one. Okay. Oh, now we have the moon here.
What constellation is this?
Oh, and we got a bug.
Pointing clickers.
I have no idea.
Well, I'm going to go. Love the podcast. I'll say, thank you very much, Perfect Soul. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining us for the Sunshine Buddies podcast. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's the longest running show I've had. It's also one of my favourites because we get to put a spotlight on some great streamers like Ray. We've got plenty of guests coming up, which are going to be fantastic. Every 2 weeks from now on, we should be good with guests. So we've got a great year of great stuff happening, as well as the rest of our show. So have a good night for Soul. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much indeed. And Jack, I know, said good night earlier. I know he's already gone, but I was too busy saying goodbye to Ray. So good night, Jack. Bit late for that. Never mind. Yeah, awesome. Well, know my favourite constellation. Yeah, absolutely, Galaxine. Please let me know.
Yes.
Yeah. Potato's got her favourite as well. Yeah. Oh.
What is it?
I've no idea. I was just setting you up to tell us. I thought you quite like constellation.
Oh. I don't know my favorite constellation. I don't know. Oh, okay. So this reminds me of a puzzle from Ocarina of Time in the Ice Temple, where you push around this ice block. Because if I click, it goes until it hits another block.
Sliding puzzle. So. Yeah. Where have you got to get it?
I think I need to get it down here.
I see.
So okay. I'm not doing a great job.
So you want to get it onto that central block on the left side, correct?
Maybe I'll try to go this way.
My favourite constellation is Cassiopeia. Don't they make calculators?
Oh, nice.
Don't they make calculators? It's shaped like a W, and it contains the brightest radio source in the sky. Oh! It also contains a supernova remnant. Oh, that's awesome, that is. That's really cool. What's the one with Polaris in it?
Little Dipper?
Okay, there you go. That's probably my favourite, because I like Polaris. And it's weird that I've never met a streamer called Polaris.
Yeah, I could see that being like a
you think
stream
it would
name.
be a streamer name, right? Oh,
yeah,
Orion. Orion's
sure.
Great. Yeah, Orion, the second fave. Yeah, Orion's good. Yeah.
Oops. All right, Soul, you're way better at puzzles than me.
So you see the. So you know where you know the one you're at now. Don't click anything. You know the one you're at now. You need to be on the left side of that so you can click down and go into the goal. So let's trace it backwards.
Yeah, I need to be like underneath here, right? Or wait.
No, the only way you can get underneath it is to come up. So that's impossible. You have to come from the left and land on the left side. So the way we do that is by... Oh, I think it's up the top there. Yes it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I see it. So I'm going to trace it backwards. How would you... Don't mind me, I'm going to show... I'm going to use my mouse on here to trace it back. So to get there, I'll go here. Here, I have to stop there. Shit. No, I'd have to stop here and go here. So I have to get...
Oh wow, 30k followers, yeah. Polaris does exist, Soul.
Oh, right. If it's 30,000, then no, I wouldn't have heard of them. Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't surprised that someone out there's got it. I've just never met anyone. Yeah, I just said that I'm surprised I've never encountered anyone with Polaris as a streamer name, even like as a small streamer or anything like that. You see all permutations. I've met so many bloody potatoes. Yeah.
quite a few potatoes.
It's crazy.
I get really excited whenever I meet another potato.
That's actually higher than that. So you need to get here. How'd you get here? So where you are now. That's it. Now go left, now down, now left. Yeah, that's it. Now left, now down, right. Right. Now click left, actually. Now down. Left. No.
Left?
Yeah, left. No, left. Yeah. Up. Left. Down. Right. Down. And you've done it.
Oh, nice.
I was getting
heard something
confused
falling
about
in
how to
another
get into
room.
that right corner. That was the only problem. Thank you very much for the hydrate there.
Okay, something fell in another room, so whoops. Let's keep an eye out. I feel bad I burned those cards. I feel like I wasn't supposed to do that. Oops. Could it be this? So, ooh. Aw. Ooh. Can I move? No. Okay. Oh, well then, maybe that's it for there. Oh, okay. Shoot, where do we go? Maybe I need to feed the owl? Okay, I definitely need this to be open. And then there's also this locked thing. And I already did that. There's this bunny, but I don't know what to... Okay. That did not do much. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, maybe let's go back to the owl.
Well, I think we may have to call it on this game.
Okay.
If I'm honest. That puzzle took a while. But I will have to say, on my final judgment on our first game tonight, that you have struck a chord with me. I think you know what kind of games I do quite like. You know I love puzzle games. I play so many like hidden object games and point and click adventure games in my own spare time. But you've definitely gone down a certain path. But that also means I'm very highly critical of the genre. Yes.
Okay, just remember, these are dollar games, so just keep that in mind. Don't forget to factor in the value for how much you actually paid for it, that ratio.
That is a very good point, which is why I think, look at the screen.
Okay, I'm looking.
That gets the sole seal of approval.
Yay! God, that takes so long.
I think for a bargain game, actually, you've got a very unique idea for a game. Like the design of it is very much like the old is it Hasbro kind of design, like that pixelated quality to it. It's not necessarily Minecraft, but it's sort of like that. It's got a very distinct art style, and it incorporates point and click in it with multiple puzzle games which are varied, like mini games, already within the first couple of minutes. There's good logic to it. The puzzles don't seem overly complicated or bad, varied. I quite like it. There might be even more to it. It might be worth digging deeper, and I think I'm actually going to go buy it myself.
Oh wow!
It's actually
I did
first.
really good then.
If she's actually a first, that this might actually be the first game on the Potato Sack I actually go out and buy after stream, and of course all of the Potato Sack games will be listed in the Discord afterwards. So well done, Potato. The first game very much gets the seal of approval tonight. Thank you so much. Well done.
And yeah, this is 99 cents in
start.
US dollars.
Oh, no, that's interesting. Oh, brilliant.
I just bought this one today. It was not on sale. So sometimes they're on sale, so I get them they're originally $1.99 or something. But it counts if they're on sale. But this one wasn't even on sale, so. Okay.
While you get the next game set up, let's take a look at Galaxy here. But Orion is nice because it has Beetlejuice in it. Beetlejuice, yes, we like Beetlejuice. I say Beetlejuice because it's not called Beetle. It's not. It's actually called Beetlejuice, is it? It's
Beetlegeist.
Yes,
or something like that.
Something like that, right? Beetlegeist as a star is interesting because it varies in brightness and size. That's right. Yeah. And it's meant to go supernova in the next 100,000 years or so. Be bright enough to be visible during the day when it happens. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm always bloody shocked when I can see the moon in broad daylight. So I get that here all the time here in the window. And it's just like I look out the window and the moon's obviously rising in that direction. I'm like, huh? Is my eyes all right? It's a full moon. It's 3 p.m. What's going on? The more you know, absolutely. Yeah. Are you okay? Oh, you're right, Ollie. You okay then? My laptop messed up. Hopefully it's all right now. Hey, no, I love it, Galaxy. I love it. Absolutely.
Hold on. I accidentally had like 2 games open, so I need to close this 1 second. Okay. There we go. This should
okay,
be better. 1 sec. Oh no, I messed it up. Sorry.
We're gonna look weird. Look at the big head of the big potato.
There we go.
There we go.
So this game, shoot, I can't remember what it's called because it's minimized now.
Oh right. Okay.
It's called Teleportals. I swear it's okay. Hold on. Teleportals. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Teleportals. I swear it's a nice game. Is the title of the game.
Okay.
So obviously they swear it's a nice game, so that's why I got it.
Oh.
It's
called Teleportals. I swear it's a nice game. Oh.
Yeah, it's 99 cents. And I cannot remember how to control it. There we go.
Did you check out Journey? The game Journey. Remember Galaxy was mentioning the game Journey?
Oh, I have not, but I do remember that. Did
I put it in the Discord for you? I don't think I did.
I think you did, yeah.
Oh, I'll check. In game recommendations. I think I put a saying in there for you. No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. No. I'll put it in there. If Galaxy
I do remember that though.
Yeah. Just as alright, because everyone else can experience it as well. Okay, so
like I said, I test these games out, so that's why I had like a very small
Teleportals,
save slot there.
They swear it's a good game. Let's see. A lot to live up to.
Alright, so this is a platformer, but I guess it has like some story involved in it as well. So Nancy's getting worse, but if I want to do my best tomorrow, I shouldn't be thinking about work. I must fall asleep as fast as possible. I can't let her die.
Oh.
I don't really know the story behind this. I kind of skipped all the text when I was testing it out.
That's a bit of a leap. Okay. No, that's quite a serious matter, and then suddenly we're here.
Oh, yeah. Hey. ... It's hot here. What? Where am I? Is this a dream? It's too realistic, but a dream feels bizarre only when one wakes up, not when you're still asleep. Maybe it's one of those lucid dreams I've heard about on TV. What was I supposed to do to wake up? The first thing that comes to mind is to pinch myself. Ouch, it hurts.
Apparently that doesn't work.
Press L to jump.
Apparently pinching yourself doesn't work.
So, I forgot what that said. Hey,
take care, my friend. Have a good night. Have a good night, my friend.
Good night.
Farewell, Chunky. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. And I did see a thing earlier. I'm hoping to be back on Inscription on Tuesday, if all goes well. Tomorrow, the pointed click comes out, and I have to say now that I was watching it earlier to upload it, and it took me into a laughing fit because of one very key moment, which I think is the highlight of our first recording day. I think you're definitely going to want to.
I cannot wait.
It's brilliant.
I love the point and click. Yeah. Pointed click? Pointed click. Pointed click.
Yeah, pointed click.
I can never remember.
That's alright, as long as you're saying it in some variation, it's on your mind.
I just need to say it quickly, and then you can't tell the difference.
That's right. But yeah, I'll be back on Inscription.
Yeah, we've got a...
Absolutely.
Nice. I actually just saw Numa beat that game.
Did he beat it? Or does he think he beat it?
I couldn't tell you, but it looked like he beat it.
We'll wait and see.
Okay. So Giant Eyeball says, hey, where are you? I'm here, can't you see? Don't just stand there, come to me. I'm tired of calling you all day long. It seems you were unconscious. Not even the storm could wake you. It's a dream. It's only a dream. How long are you gonna stand like this? Who are you? I'm Maki. And you? Okay, let's talk about it later. Now help me. After all, you have nowhere to go, and we have no time to lose. Press L to jump, and press enter to advance dialogue, escape to skip. So, okay. So, oh. Okay. So, platformer, also a little bit puzzle-ish. See that button? You need to press it. Be careful, it's rather fragile. How would I do that? You're telling me to jump onto the spike pit? Yeah. Do you always start off an acquaintance with such suggestions? It was you who said it's just a dream. And what is the most effective way to get out of a dream? I need to die in it? Yes, just like in Inception. The most important thing you should do after pressing the button is to think about me really hard. The second important thing is I need to be put up here. So you don't want to wake up with me. Well, I personally don't think it's a dream. Anyway, we don't have time to waste, so hurry up. It's a dream. It's just a stupid dream. Press K to set a portal point. Press K again to teleport to that point. Press I to destroy. Okay, so basically, this is your portal point. And if I do that and then I press, what is it, K again? I can teleport. So that's cool. Teleporting is cool. But I need to press this button down here. But I died. Oops.
Right, yeah.
Cough. Oh god, what was that? It was cool, don't you agree? Oops, wrong button. No, it wasn't. The sensation is too real to be a dream. I almost died, damn you. But you didn't. You can tell me about your weird ability. Would you believe me? I've already told you it's not a dream. No, I wouldn't. That's why I didn't tell you. Quit standing around, we have to move on. Alright, so I think what I want to do is put a portal point, hit the button, and then immediately teleport. So, there we go. Did that make sense? This is as far as I got when I tested it out, but it took me a little bit to figure out.
You put down a marker, and then when you hit the button, it will teleport you back to that marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I jumped down there, hit the button, and then jumped back.
Yes.
Yeah. Oops. Okay, press R to restart. So I haven't done this yet, so we'll just see how it goes.
It's got some old school Prince of Persia vibes straight away.
Oh, interesting.
In the aesthetic.
Bruce would have been a great... What is that thing down below? In general, try not to be hit by this thing. Why? If it hits you, you'll wake up immediately. Oh, very funny. Okay, what did we not want to get hit by?
Says Harley. Eyes in that kind of form tend to be of an oppressive nature. So, like the Eye of Judgment. I suppose the most famous sort of representation of that in movies or in media would be the Eye of is it Sauron in Lord of the Rings? This omnipresent Eye of Judgment upon the world. It's all a kind of it's kind of an analogy for the oppressive nature of God, but that could be argued to be an analogy or was intended to be a metaphor for our own self-conscious and self-judgment and self-doubt and self-deprecation and blah blah blah. So if you look at God as your mind, then by appeasing God you are appeasing your mind. So that's why we get the mind's eye as well, which is the mind's oppressive nature. It views the world, right? It casts, much as it casts judgment or other emotions. I'll judge your eyes, soul. Nice. See, that's one of the things about criticism and judgment, is that people, and I don't know why they continue to do it, but they always see them as a negative. But they're actually non-committal. Like, criticism can be good. So by saying to someone, don't be critical, you're also telling me, don't appease me. Don't tell me I'm worth anything. Don't tell me I'm good at anything. That's what you're saying by telling me not to be critical. So, because if you just mean don't be negatively critical, then you could say that, but then that's just very unfair to anyone who's got an opinion. But same goes for judgment. Like if you say don't judge me, well, okay then, but that also means we can't judge you in a
Oh.
good light. We can't say that you're a very altruistic person because that still requires judging your actions and your perception. Just saying.
Oh shit, did I? Okay, hold on. I think I need...
Yeah, you definitely want people to be
Oh,
constructive. Oh, absolutely. Oh, don't get me wrong, Gabriel. I would love people to be constructive in their criticism, absolutely. But it's the argument that, well, don't criticise or don't judge me. Those are very put down things that always rely on it being a negative thing. Both of those things being a negative thing when they can actually be, and mostly are, a good thing. But we tend to forget the good stuff because the negative stuff hurts us more. It creates a more powerful emotional response. So we respond to it more and we latch onto those a little bit more. And that's just because we're human. We all do it. I definitely do it. I definitely break out of it, probably much quicker than other people because I'm an emotionless robot. But I do feel emotions on occasion. What can I say?
Oh shoot, okay, hold on. I think I know what I need to do.
What are you trying to do here?
Oh, does that thing not reappear? Okay, we're good. I'm just an idiot.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I thought it reappeared, so I thought I had to like do both of them quickly. Cool. Just making it harder than it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Constructive criticism is just criticism that's good. Bad criticism is just barely criticism, is it? It's just ignorance. It's other things. That's the thing, because like I could say, oh well, I was just giving you my constructive criticism, and you could go, well, no, you weren't. So it's definitely a subjective opinion on whether something is constructive or not. But I just mean the fundamental idea of judgment and construction. The fundamental idea of judgment and criticism objectively is neither a positive or a negative thing. It is both until the thing has been put out there. But often both concepts are attacked as being just negative, which is sometimes unjust, or can be very blind, I feel, because that creates a sense of ignorance in people. If you go around just listening to the people that say, you're wonderful, you're great, you're fantastic, and you don't take on any criticism, of course trolls or anyone just being annoying to get at you and not being critical, they're just being trolls, right? But if you ignore all negative criticism, you're never going to grow, or you're never going to learn, or you're never going to adapt. Like, we learn by making mistakes. That's what we do, right? We either didn't know something, or we thought we did, and then we accept we're wrong, or we accept we didn't know it, and now we do. That's how learning works. So, being in denial, being ignorant on both parts, you know, it's fault at both sides, I feel sometimes. But what I'm saying is that I like to be constructively critical, and at the same time, I like to give a lot of good into the world. And I like to, like when I've got Ray here and I tell her she's a fantastic streamer, and Potato as well, Potats, you're a wonderful streamer, and I say you've got lovely orange hair, right? That is still criticism. I'm still critiquing your streaming capability, your hair dyeing choice. I'm being critical, but I'm being positive with that criticism. I'm still judging you.
Oh, look at the dialogue. Look at the dialogue.
Caught red-headed. Okay, okay. See if I don't only we have a better time. The apt time of that. Yeah.
That's funny.
So it can be positive, and I like to put more criticism out there. But if I'm told, as someone who likes to put positive criticism out there, don't be critical, I feel like, oh, I'm not allowed to be nice either. And that's clearly just how my brain works, but it's also how words and ideas work as well. Oh well, Potato did say that these were very deep games. They had things attached to them. This just came from the fact that the eye is the beacon.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's all. Yeah, exactly. It's always being judgmental, and I'm proud of it because we all do it. We all do it.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's the thing.
Okay.
Some of us think we're doing it when we're not. but it's not for anyone else to say. We can only kind of criticise, ironically, when someone's doing it or not. It's a catch-22 at the end.
Cutscene. Looks like it's the better time you were talking about. We've been wandering for hours. Maybe it's time for you to answer some questions. This eyeball we learned used to be a human, like us. Then answer it for hell's sake. Jesus, there's no need to shout, and for a lady you swear... Hey. Besides, you still didn't answer how you liked Saw. The movie Saw. I don't know if you were reading the dialogue.
Well, yeah, I am. They dropped Inception, they dropped Saw in here. I'm like, what is going on?
Extra points for the movie references?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Inception. I fell asleep during it because I found it so utterly boring. But I love Saw. A human eyeball? Yeah, I just got... Well, I was conscious we're going to get to one in the video game form.
Oh, no. You know, swearing before the jump. And what about blood? Well, sometimes chutes don't open. No. Nope. It seems to me that you're retelling the scene from some melodrama. Oh, so you like melodramas? No. Too bad. Ah! Oh, okay. And I like the soundtrack.
Yeah.
How far
I don't know if that's coming through. I don't know how well that is actually coming through. A little bit, but...
Oh, oops. Okay.
Corner.
New strategy.
I think that's my end, so it's okay.
It's kind of groovy.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of fun.
Patat's squill was the best. Were you even aware that you squilled?
I was not. What are we doing? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I think I have a strategy. So let's repeat what we did at first. Put that there. And we'll do this. Oh, maybe I should have waited. Is that one of the ones that expires? Oh, I meant to press the... Okay, hold on.
You meant to press the button.
So we need to get...
You've got the right idea. So you want to run with it and then drop it as far as you can go.
That might not have been far enough, but
now,
let's see.
Hit, run, jump.
Yes.
Boom.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So where were we? Melodramas. No, we are at the point that you are a human. Tell me everything you know about this place. I thought you would ask about me. I've already understood that you are human. Let's leave patterns and connections between us for later. For now, we need to know what we should do in order to survive and get out of here as fast as possible. Now, I can clearly see that you're a doctor. Very pragmatic approach. But what's the hurry? Don't you like your time with me? Didn't you say that every second counts in this place? And plus, I have more important things to do at home than discussing movies with a talking ball. I don't like our character. We're kind of a jerk. I like the ball. I would love to discuss movies with the ball. I would take that as an insult, but your zeal to return home and save people's lives is truly off the charts. Okay, that's fair. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I know about this place as much as you. Where are we? I don't know. Why are we here? Not a single clue. The eyeball is helpful sometimes. Okay, can we make this jump?
I think I'm going to call this game here.
Okay.
This one's interesting.
I can't find my mouse. Oh, there it is.
This one's an interesting one. The gameplay...
I would like to...
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Oh, I would like to, see what this... because it's so mysterious now, I would like to see, what kind of, how the story unfolds. Because I feel like it could be, pretty much anything. Will we ever actually get out of here? Is that, the end of the game? I don't know. I would like to keep playing.
I feel that they're... I actually thought you said you can't find your mouth. Oh, instead of mouse. So, I think there is a bit of a disconnect happening. It feels like the plot, whoever wrote it... I'd be interested to know in the credits if this was made solely by one person. Or whether they had a writer and a game designer. Because I feel like the game and the puzzles have been designed to be a rather pretty simple and effective formula that will increase with every longer you play. What gets more difficult, logic starts to play more of a role, memory. Absolutely, I think that's great. The story starts off so quick. It doesn't. It seems to. I tell you what it does. It's trying to be deeper for the sake of being deeper, without actually giving over any sort of ideal theme or direction in which it wants to go. It seems to be just more fourth wall breaking, which might be the purpose, given it seems rather forced. Like, it started off with a very simple, she's ill, I don't know what to do. There was no link to waking up here.
That is true.
I don't know where I am.
True.
Now we're playing puzzle games. Now there's a talking eye, fair enough. But then, since then, they've tried to create growth and failed, and instead have gone on to talk about nothing, essentially.
Hey, we don't know if it's going to continue being talking about nothing, or if it's going to progress and it's all going to make sense in the end. We don't know. We'll have to keep playing. It could unfold, like, rather nicely. Who knows?
Yes.
I do agree, though, there is a big disconnect between that first scene where they're like, they're sick, I don't know what to do, and then we just, like, wake up here. So I'm hoping if we keep playing, then we'll get some answers.
Yes, perhaps with more play. And I have to say, the game's design is pretty effective, and it looks very well, though it has already become quite drab. That might be because these are only the early stages. And as I say, a good nod to the old Prince of Persia games. The originals, not the ones we know from like Sands of Time and the PS2. I'm talking like the old school Prince of Persia games. I used to watch documentaries on the making of that game because I found it thoroughly interesting, and I like the nods to it. I think it looks great. So it's time for me to make my judgment on whether it would be good or bad.
Yeah, I'd also like to know, like, if there are different worlds, or if it just stays like this sand-looking
Yeah,
vibe.
because the artwork then went into an Egyptian style motif as well. Let's find out.
Okay, I'm looking.
That's a bloody spud, Dad.
Oh no, you don't like this
Yes,
one?
no, it's
It
not.
was 99 cents.
It's not a quick. I know the price has to be it. No, I mean everything's under $1. No, but the thing is, I'm gonna have to be a bit harsh because I feel like the gameplay is very good, but the disconnect with the story is too much for me. I feel like I wanted to see more gameplay much quicker. Now remember, we're only getting a slice of this. It has to be quite impressive in the first section of the game. And I feel like what the first game did, this game did not do. And that didn't even need a deep narrative. It had a white rabbit going into a little mansion, and then it played out its puzzles quite calmly and nicely. We even got to talk about constellations. That was great. This one had a real disconnect as to what was going on. Like, why are we suddenly in Persia? Why is there too many pyramids with crystals sticking out? Why is the characters not even questioning it? Like, that they like, where am I all the time? Like, there's more stuff it could have done. And in the gameplay,
Why?
it was just like, what the? Be careful what you're showing on my stream. What are you doing? You brought porn onto my stream. Potato.
There's a part of couches. Anyway,
Are you trying to win me over? What's going on?
let's not look at any of those.
Oh, my
I
word.
feel so embarrassed right now.
Talk about disconnect. Talk about disconnect. You could see nipples poking through. Oh, my word.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not know that was gonna happen.
What a moment. Holy hell.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can. There's a gallery as well. So, next game. Moving on.
Oh.
Whew.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, Galaxy, you
Take
might have
me
to
out
hit
of
the
here.
rewind 2 minutes for that, because we're not showing that again. Bloody hell.
Okay, I think we'll do this one next. So, let me
Right,
do
we're moving on to
that.
game number 3 now, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me close. Okay, hold
You are
on.
1-on-1 so far. 3 games to go. You only have to get 2 past me, and I have been very fair. You've won the last 2.
I know, and I feel a little bit less confident about the games that I picked out this time. So
On the last 2,
hoping that-
haven't you won like 4-1 on both?
I don't remember, but I've done pretty good. I surprised myself. So, it's actually also, this is working. Okay, it's actually also like a lot of fun to look at some of these games because like sometimes they look good and then I'll buy them and try to play them and they're just like really terrible, or like some of them have even been like unplayable. Like I can't even one looked so good and then I literally couldn't even get like past the
Thanks,
first
Galaxy.
screen just because it just like wasn't work.
She pressed the clip
Oh,
button
God.
for it. Brilliant, there's going to be a
Well,
clip now.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, great.
Great. Okay, so this one
Yeah, what is this?
I have to preface this. This is actually, it may not seem like it, but this is actually a horror game. And I
It'll
tested
save
out the
automatically,
game.
Galaxy. It'll save automatically. Anytime someone hits the clip button, it makes a 30-second automatic clip. Yeah.
Which is kind of bullshit, honestly. Because
Yeah,
like
it
sometimes
does,
you
yeah.
decide you don't actually want to make a clip, and then it's there.
No,
Happened to
they
me
do.
a lot.
They do. Every time you hit it, people accidentally hit it all the time. That's why when you go to a stream and they play a clip, and you're like, "Where's this come from?" And it's a perfect 30 seconds. The best way to, I remove it afterwards. I get it all the time. Someone will come in and accidentally click it on their phone or something like that. The way I distinguish it is that most of the people that make a clip on my channel tend to name it something. So the way to determine whether it was an accident is it usually has the title of the stream instead. That means it was made accidentally, basically.
Yeah, it'll be 30 seconds and has the title of the
I'm
stream.
going to call them out now, right? Definitely Lovely and Jack Frog, stop clicking the damn click button, right, when you don't need it, right? And I
Aww.
love you guys. That's alright, guys. I'll do it. It's alright, all good.
Yeah, so anyway, this is this game. I don't know how much time we have, and I don't know how long it takes until it like kind of becomes a horror game. But basically, from what I've read, this game starts out like looking really cute and sweet, and then
Right.
like will suddenly change into like being a horror game.
Okay, At Home Alone. Look at that Raven.
Oh
Ollie.
yeah.
Ollie, look at the Raven.
So let me start before it. Anyway, so when I tested this out, I did not get any horror stuff or anything like that. I didn't play enough, but yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Galaxy's been doing that all over the place. I love that they're going in their clips and going, Galaxy, why are you clipping this weird crap for 30 seconds? What are you doing? And they have no idea. It's just like, why is this in my clips? I'll have to clear this out. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, and then also we play as a kid and we're home alone. Mom is going out, you should stay at home. Don't run around outside. Press Z to confirm. Okay, Mom. Touching the head. Pat, pat.
Touching the head.
Go back to your room first. What should I do next? Well, okay, so this is how we move around and we interact with C. I won't spend too much time like clicking on things because I do want to get like to the game. I did explore this house a little bit.
Okay.
Let me get rid of this menu.
Well, you are impressive here, so the quicker you get to something that's highly impressive, the more
Yeah,
I'll be-
so I don't know when it's supposed to become a horror game, but yeah, I'll try to like kind of get into the story and not to explore like too much, just so we can move along. But basically, you can like interact with a bunch of different stuff, and I don't exactly know. Oh, okay, I don't exactly remember how to like trigger the scene that happens next, because I spent some time like clicking around, and I don't remember exactly. I don't know if maybe I need to click around more or what. Cold. There's a raven there. Small plants. Maybe let's go back upstairs. So maybe I do actually like need to. Wait, take me up.
Oh, there we go. Well, it's all starting off all sweet and innocent, but oh dear. Sickening, isn't it, Harley? Sickening. She wants blood and guts. That's what she wants.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, we're talking to a... Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's our doorbell.
Oh, doorbell. Oh, wait a minute,
Yeah,
they're leaving
doorbell.
this kid alone. How old is she?
I don't know.
Looks like a
I don't know.
toddler. What's that?
I
How
think
you
they're
doing?
pretty young though.
What's that? Oi, 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 what's
Oh
that
wait, that's
kid?
the back door. I went out the back door. Oops, my bad,
So the
my bad.
potato
Okay.
sack.
Hello.
Yes. Potato's got one game past me so far, and she's got one dud so far. This is the third game. It's looking quite innocent, but we feel Sake's going to be acting.
Yeah, apparently this game is supposed to change into like a creepy horror game. So there's this little boy at our door. It's so strange. What's wrong? I don't know. I just feel strange. What makes you feel strange? I don't know. Okay. Would you like to come in and play with me? I wouldn't.
A random kid.
There's nobody at home today. I'm so boring to play alone. Come on. Well, there's also a piece of cake at home. How about treating you with that? Cake. Come on, follow me.
Oh, all right. That's bloody hell.
Who doesn't love cake?
Well, yeah, but luring a little kid into your house. What the hell's going on?
Okay, he's getting cake, alright? Like, it's not that bad.
Well,
Come here to have a seat. Plus, we're also a little kid. Like, we're not an adult.
I know
That'd be
that.
weird.
I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying it's still weird that the kid rings bell. I feel strange. Come inside and eat my cake. Huh? Don't trust that child. It has pink hair. I like the fact that the one who is left alone and is the one we're playing as is meant to be the scary one. You're saying a weird kid saying they feel strange into our home. You're saying it's the pink-haired one that's the demon.
We're helping him by bringing him cake, okay?
Yeah. We lay out for the front gardeners. Yeah, very true. They're a bit rich. Wait,
Another
not
guest?
another one. What is this fucking house party?
Apparently. Let's see who it is.
What? Lovely with meatloaf. Another Scottish meatloaf.
Wait, what was meatloaf?
No, I'm saying I'd laugh if it was meatloaf at the door.
Oh! Could it be brother playing practical jokes? The bad guy? What? Hello, sir? Are you playing practical jokes? What? I won't do such thing. Or what are you doing here? Did you see a boy with red
listening.
hair? I'm looking for him everywhere. I
It's a
did.
child that has
He's in my
orange
house.
hair. That's potato. What are you talking about?
I'm not a boy. Why is he in your house? I invited him to play there, little sister. Then you take me to find him. I have to call him back. No problem. Come with me. So now we're inviting like older people into our house, which is a little bit sketchy.
Alright, maybe you're right. Maybe she is the demon after all. Let's just arrange her. Just cyanide in the cake. Wait, the little kid's gone.
Oh,
he's
my.
right.
Where is he? Hey, it's weird. He just sat on the sofa and ate. Where'd he go? King Tai? Kong Tai? I don't know how to say that.
Weird
Answer if you're
name.
here.
King
Time to
Tai.
go home. Did he go upstairs?
Oh, not again. I thought, oh my, well, I'm going to destroy the doorbell at this
You can
rate.
go upstairs and look for him first. I'll go find out who is it outside.
So many people coming around. Bloody hell.
Oh, good night, Galaxine.
Okay, soon off, yes. Oh, yes, you're an hour ahead, aren't you? Okay, because, oh, you have a meeting tomorrow? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I wish you all the luck on the meeting, whatever it is. And have a good night, Galaxine. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Good night, Galaxine.
Hey, hope all the games are good ones. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I hope
I'll be the judge of that. Alright, take care, Galaxine. Farewell.
So now there's like A girl?
Bloody cheek buzzer.
Oh, what a cute dog. It's
read,
Chihuahua, so cute.
you read what he said? We invite strange old men into our house now, so wanna come over. Git.
Damn! Good, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Bloody good.
And our Chihuahua's name is Dudong?
Dudong?
Dudong? Bow wow, the dog bark. Can you play with me? Come to my house. It's so boring to be alone at home. Yeah, really? Yeah, if you can come, it will be very interesting. Come on. You, me, and Dudong. Bow wow, it barked again. Is this okay? It's okay, just for a little while.
How small
It's fine.
that dog is.
Alright, I will play with you for a while. It is a very small dog. There's also butterflies, which is really
The
cute.
butterfly's bigger than the dog. Rat dog.
You shouldn't let her go with you.
Who said that?
She is not our goal.
Oh, see? Arlink's right.
You broke our appointment. What? No, I should go back.
Huh?
You didn't follow me. What?
That's a bit weird.
I want her to play with me.
She's not part of the plan. I think you have to let her leave.
I feel like I pressed the wrong option. Okay,
Oh
well,
no, she's following now. But
we'll see what happens.
let her leave.
Okay, we do have to let.
Chihuahuas are demon dogs. I can't spell have at me. It looks like a balloon. What looks like a balloon? What, a chihuahua? Oh yeah, it looks like one of those clown ones that they make. You know, like with
Being
clowns
mean
make
to her.
balloons. Well, I think we're a very mean character. I think there's sinister actions going on here.
I'm so sad. Moo. I don't know what that said. Oops. Sky is so bright at this time. Today is definitely a good day. La 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 la.
To be fair, I'd rather not have the dog in the house if she's going to turn all demonic.
Okay, let's check on our...
Loud noise?
Oh.
That was a gunshot and a scream! Oh my word. Oh! Oh!
Oh no.
We're gonna call the game there.
Yeah, so I was reading that like it starts out cute and then it kind of turns into a horror game. I didn't know that that meant quite like this, but oh. Are we the guy now? We look like maybe the older guy. Finally. I found you. Hope it works this time. Ah! That scared me.
Yes, it's an extender.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, apparently I can't do that. Do I need to like? Okay, well, I don't know like what else to do.
I'm gonna, and on that bombshell, I'm gonna call this one, and I think it's had a profound effect on us all. I think that's fair to say.
Oh, it looks like we're restarting.
Oh, she's got. Oh, I see.
Interesting.
So you repeat the cycle.
Did she have eyes last time?
Yes, she did.
Okay, I will. How do I? do I press? How do I get out of here?
So I like
Okay.
the juxtaposition of an innocent, sweet game, characters, subtly transforming into something more sinister. It is something that horror games tend to lack because they seem to think what's scary is just going, "Muh!" No,
To be fair, there was a little bit of a jump scare that I think probably only affected me.
but I mean, going raw just means like you're gonna get chased by something that's gonna get you. You do it all the time. It's not all that scary. But this plays with emotions, and it does something very subtle. I do think the art style needs to be updated. It's very hard to make stuff out.
Cute. It's cute.
It's cute, but like the first game we played was cute too in its art style. It was much more clear to define what is what. The smaller things are here, the harder it is to make out. And I think that, like, I mean, look at the pot of pencils on the table.
Hey, you knew they were a pot of pencils,
I
alright?
had to look at them several times, but like, it's just not quite right. I just think it needs to be scaled better. But apart from that, hey Chloe, how you doing? Welcome in. Hey, welcome in.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey Chloe. What's a potato sack? And we're about to judge this game. What was it called, by the way? At
Home Alone.
At Home Alone.
Final. At Home Alone Final.
Game
is what
one.
It's called.
It was a seal of approval. Game 2 was a dud. And the third game is... That gets the sole seal of approval.
Yay!
Hey! Absolutely.
Yay! I'm glad
Because
you liked it.
I like psychological horror. I think it started off quick. I think it could go a lot of places, and it can play with the juxtaposition very, very well. The idea that it repeats, I like it. I like it because you become familiar with it, and then it's always gonna play with your expectations. That is something that PT did very well. That was the demo for Silent Hills that was cancelled, where you literally go down the same corridor again and again and again. And it's fucking scary because you get so familiar and comfortable with your surroundings that when something is off, it takes a psychological effect on your mind as well as the initial scare. So that's what makes it great. And I feel like this game definitely would lend into that credence. So yes, well done. You got it through. Congratulations. That is the sole seal of approval. And also, you can get all the information on all these games in the Discord, in the Potato Sack after the show tonight. Potato will put them in there, like she has on the previous ones as well. And so you can go chase it up. And remember, all these games cost less than $1.
Disclaimer, some of them I have bought on sale, like during sales, and they're a little bit more than that, but I have bought all of them for less than $1.
Mozzarella. It's very distinct. It's very distinct. I like it. I wouldn't mind having you as my topping. Anyway.
I actually might continue playing this game.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Afterwards,
Don't blame you
because
at all.
I'm really intrigued to see where it goes.
Yeah, very true. I wonder what Harley thinks of it. She is our resident horror queen. Be surprised. I know she don't like pink, but obviously that is quite a good, again, juxtaposition because it was meant to be horrible. So if you don't like it, I guess it's doing its job. And that's weird, but it's a weird dichotomy. But you have to respect that, I suppose. But I'm not saying you have to play it. It was cute. I like it. Ah, fair. That's fair. All right, we're gonna switch gears.
Sorry.
Big head there. There we go. That's all right. All good. There we go.
Oh my god, the music is still. Okay, sorry.
It's only loud for you. Don't worry, I had it corrected from last time. No offense. You have to suffer it, but I don't.
Some of those games were so loud.
No, I remember.
This is our next game.
Landlord of the Woods. Oh dear.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't know much about this game. I barely tested it out just to make sure it works.
I'm intrigued. I like the idea of this.
I liked the artwork, and I also it seemed like it was like a little bit puzzly. So
Right.
yeah, I don't have anything other than that. So I guess we can just
Yeah, no,
get in it.
let's go ahead, lad. Let's delve in.
So you're 25.
No, you're not.
You feel like you live the exact same day every day.
Not anymore.
You're wondering if this is all life is.
Oh, no. I know there's more to it.
You do the same tasks at your job every day.
So,
Whoop.
not anymore.
Whoopsies. Ah.
Oh,
So this actually took me. This is about how far I got,
okay.
and it took me so long to like figure out how to put these over here.
Oh, really?
Even though it was very simple. Oops. It took me a second, but we're just kind of like doing what it seems like we should be doing. You eat the same meal on your lunch break every day.
No.
Nom nom
No,
nom
same
nom
things.
nom nom nom.
Well, I mean, I eat the same things, but never consistently.
Nom, 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 nom. You never deviate from your usual path back to your apartment.
Well, I suppose that's true. I never leave.
It is interesting though, because like when I work from home now, but like when I have commuted in the past, like same. Apparently, I can't focus and talk at the same time.
No, you
Like
don't.
same path every time, like never different. So. And then you clicked around your computer for 4 hours before you go to bed.
No, I wouldn't say I clicked around. Well, I suppose I do. Yeah, I love Discord quite a lot.
Are you wasting your life? We only have one option, so probably.
Probably. Well,
Great.
probably doesn't say yes or no. So.
Apply today to become landlord of the woods.
Hey.
Let's apply.
What are you going ooh for, Holly? What's that ooh made of? That'd be something disgusting. Oh,
Okay, first question. What do you value most? Jar of teeth, soup of small miseries, or bottle of chaos?
Well, let's
I'll let
see.
you answer this, Cole.
My teeth are bad, but like from when a young age, but I've been trying to fix them. I put so much money in them, so I do value them quite a bit now. And I always
But this
dreams
is a
them
jar of
falling out.
teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
So
a
they would have
jar of
fallen
teeth.
out. Yeah. Super
Or someone
small-
else's
The
teeth.
super small. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it depends who they were. So I mean, if they were someone I loved, fair enough. I'd have some sentimental value. Super small miseries. No, I only have soup when I'm ill, like everyone else should. I did actually have.
I'm probably gonna have soup tonight, and I'm not ill, so.
Bottle of chaos. You can't bottle chaos, so that's just an oxymoron. So jar of teeth, probably. Yeah. I tell you what, I had a nightmare. Right. This is interesting. I had a nightmare that I had dentures, but the dentures were like the dentures fell out, but the dentures were a fun fair.
A what?
A theme park. Like it had roller coasters and bumper cars and a Ferris wheel.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's haunted me since I had it last week. But they
Wow.
fell out, and I was saying to someone, "Oh, I hate it when this happens. Now I have to try and get them back in." And I was trying
Oh,
to force
man.
this theme park dentures while like rides were working. Like trying to install a theme park into my mouth. It was the most weird thing I've ever had, but it haunted me. It's crazy. I always had a fear.
Oh my gosh, yes, the angry water!
You can't bottle chaos. It's good spot. Hey, that's a nice callback to the fault. Basic.
Okay, what's our favorite hobby?
hobby?
Decaying, contemplating existence, or beekeeping?
Favourite decay. Oh, I love the word decay. Oh, and we're all doing that because we're all obviously the world is obviously always in an eternal state of entropy. Contemplating existence. I'm not an existentialist. I'm quite. What's the word? I feel like I know what I know, and I'm kind of science backs me up for the most of that. I'm comfortable with my philosophical stances as well. Between that, I don't really contemplate my existence much. I know my place. I look for greater questions, but I don't put them as a detrimental to my existence. So I wouldn't say I contemplate existence all the time. The only time I would do that is if I was in a depressive state. A bugger beekeeping, I get stung all the fucking time. And also, I know the bees don't die, do they? Is it the wasps? No, wasps can sting you all the time, but the bee will die, won't it?
I don't know. I always thought they all died, but
No.
I don't know anything about bees.
I think a wasp can sting you several times, but because a bee's stinger is connected to its internal organs, so that when it stings you and pulls away, it actually pulls its own intestines out and kills itself. Now, I can't remember if that's the bee or the wasp, but I thought it was bees, but maybe someone can correct me on that.
That sucks.
Yeah. So decaying, I would say. It's quite fun. Because there's nothing I can do about it.
I agree. Are you prone to melancholy?
Oh,
yes
very
or
much
no?
so. We love nostalgia, don't we? Yeah, let's be honest.
Upload a photo, please.
No.
Ooh.
I need to give me a plague mask out at this rate.
Okay, which one? Which one do you want?
That's it. There you go. Harley says it's wasps
Okay.
that are okay. So it's bees that kill themselves. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I wish it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Wait, you want this one?
Well, that's pretty. I just said I might have to get my plague mask out. But yeah, we can go with that one if you want.
I kind of like it because it's white. Oh, I like this one. It's like kind of a plain white. This one has like oh wait. Also this one.
We need bees. Bees are very vital to our ecosystem. So the fact that they
That
are
one.
punished for protecting themselves actually diminishes their numbers, doesn't it? Really, think about it. Yeah, it's the
That
bee.
one's
Thank you
kinda
very much.
cute.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Ooh, what color? What color?
It's got twisted
Not a whole lot of
around its
options.
intestines, sort of. I'm liking it. Look at this.
They don't have yellow. This is like kind of close to yellow.
It's looking very.
This is a nice color though.
It's looking very Nordic, which makes sense
Yeah.
because a lot of pagan traditions were Scandinavian in origin. So, like the forest, barkeeper of the forest, whatever it's called.
How's this?
I like it. I like it. What do we think, guys? You like that? Yeah.
Oops, too late.
Nah, that's alright. That's all right.
It wasn't too late. I didn't click OK. Thanks for your interest in becoming the next landlord of the woods. You should receive a letter in the mail with the results within 400 to 500 business days.
Fucking hell! Patience is a virtue, after all.
Time to log off. Okay.
I love the
I
game
hope you get
crash.
the job.
And you
Yeah.
won't be able to play it again for 400 days.
Yeah. Oh. Head of fish. Okay, I guess we have a fish head. I can't see without my spectacles. Okay, so we need glasses and we got lukewarm coffee. I'll take what I can get. Oh. Oh. Meh. We just drank the coffee.
And it's turned into beans.
Oh, let's push the beans and take a poop.
Could have been put a much better way.
Okay. Meh, 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 meh.
That's turned into fish pellets.
See, we're feeding and drinking
Maybe
our
we threw up then, it went back up the wrong hole.
yeah. Oh, we got a bone.
Oh, yeah.
Bone of fish.
Okay.
Nice. Huh?
There's a bone on the book.
Ooh. I put it in the book.
Oh.
Thank you, Harley. Okay, we definitely need to get our glasses though. Where are our glasses? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, that's quite
Okay,
cool.
let's
I
try to
like
line
that.
this up. Okay, no. I'm trying to like,
I
just
think
like,
you
oh,
need
it's
to
hard
go
to see.
further to the right. Oh no, it's broken up again.
Okay,
It doesn't look like any of the bloody match, does it? Oh, it's that
yeah.
one. Is it that one there? Maybe you've only got to match certain shapes, not the whole thing.
I can't even find like.
Can't even find one.
Oh, there's quite a bit. Okay. So hold on here. Hold on a moment. We've got that biggest C one, and I don't think I. Oh. Got it.
Hey, nicely done. Well done.
And she gave us a crayon. Or excuse me, the king's pen.
King's pen.
I want to find our glasses. Where are our glasses? Merp, merp. Can we take this? Meh. Okay. Meh. Oh, hell yeah. My glasses.
Why they got eyebrows attached?
And a golden key. Sick. I feel like that's it for here. I've lost the key. Actually, first, before I go out, I want to read this book. Consume breakfast. Oh, okay, it's a to-do list. Consume breakfast. Done. Organize the bugs. Align the tools. Fix today's watch and check for mail.
Fix today's watch.
I need to write my diary before leaving for the day.
Watch every day.
Oh, can I? Today, am I falling behind all of my peers? Thoughts recorded. Time to go to work. Okay. Can I leave? Oh. Oh, everybody's so cute.
They look like just wearing dressing gowns.
I don't know what this is supposed to do. Oh, okay, so there's different dots.
Yeah, I think
could
they're
do, like-
you got to press them, yeah.
Two, 3, 4, 5.
Wee.
Perfect for my bug collection. Wee. Oh,
Wee.
that's kind of creepy. Oh, is this our house?
I think that is.
Oh.
Oh no, that's the shop.
Oh,
Yes,
Is that a
that's the shop.
oh, this is our work. We're going to work.
Yeah, it's a watchmaker, I think.
Oh,
There's a word for that,
okay.
isn't it? Isn't there a word for somebody who does that? Harley would know. She loves clocks. I said clocks.
Okay, let's add this. Nice. We check off organized. Oh, you know how I love checklists. I should be able to give myself a golden star.
But this is very true. You've earned one. You've earned it.
Okay.
But we'll see if you've earned it over the course of the stream, of
Scissors.
course.
Oh. Oh. Let's open them all. Oh, they probably need to be open to these dots.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put these on. So I was a little bit overexcited.
The fourth one isn't quite spot on.
Oh,
There we go.
align the tools. Kind of a weird task, but okay. We also need to fix the.
Which I think is on the table, Will.
Hold on, I lost my mouse. Oh.
The game has crashed.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I think given that, then we might have to call it there on that
No!
game as we head into our final game. But I have to make a judgment on this one. Oh, you got big head.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna see if maybe it'll take
Oh, let's go
keep
back
off.
there.
Okay.
So
Dang, we didn't save. Oh.
So this will either mean that the last game will be either a decider, or you've got a free pass because you've won. So we're about to find out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is the game's very abstract.
It is.
It tends to be leaning towards a very good narrative. It reminds me of the games I played recently, like Samarost and Happy Game. You remember those games that are very odd point-and-click games that had very weird concepts. and I feel like it's playing off of that. There's already some original puzzles there that I have not seen. The one in the background there, that painting was very unique. And they're not overly complicated at all. They're grotesquely weird in places, and I like that. I love the questioning. I love anything that asks me questions, because it gives me something to think about and thought-provoking. I love being engaged with whatever it is I'm discussing. So I'm positive, but unfortunately... that gets the sole seal of approval.
Oh, yay! I thought you were going to say, like, because it crashed, you were going to, like, fail it.
No, you lost your mouse, that was all. That's no indication of the game. I think that's alright. These things happen.
Well, I don't know. I lost my mouse, but then it, like, crashed, so I don't know what happened.
No, you're all good. I think well done. We've got one final game, ladies and gentlemen. This one is just for Potato to show off. You have won once again for the third episode straight. Well done. But can you make it 4-1 again? For the first 2 editions of the show, I believe she did actually get 4 passes and only 1 dud. It might have been 2 duds on the first one. I can't quite recall, but I'm pretty sure it was 4-1 on both. So, will this be a similar case? We're going to take a quick look at the last game Potato has for us here tonight to see if she can get the 4-1. And then we'll look at and see who's on tonight.
So I don't feel confident that I'm going to get 4-1. I have a couple different ones I can choose from. And I think I'll choose this one. So let me bring it up. It seems pretty similar to... one second. It seems pretty similar... No, I did not mean to press that. What is wrong with me?
It's alright.
I'm sorry.
Very quick
it seems pretty similar to... Oh, dear God. Hold on. I'm trying to... Okay. We're good. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, it seems pretty similar to the At Home Alone final.
Oh, right, okay.
In the sense that you're kind of in a house and you're, like, looking for stuff. Let's not skip the intro. I don't know much about this, but it is a cold, rainy day in the Tobachi household. Oh, good night, Mother.
What's that?
You are Lily.
If you... Oh, right, mate. No worries. Good night, mate. Good night. I'll see you. I'm sure I'll see you in the week. I'm sure I'll be back to my usual routine as of Tuesday. Back with more inscription. We're gonna dominate that game. So yeah, we'll get back into our usual routine. Now that I'm back, I'll be 100% by then.
Good night.
But have a good night again, mozzarella.
I love our character so far. I like her hair and her eyes and her outfit. So far so good.
The colour scheme seems very reminiscent of old versions of like paint, like MS Paint, and then they've been like printed out on a fax machine.
I could see that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like a bad printer's interpretation of art of MS Paint. That's sort of what it is. It's a good step.
Yeah. Lily is a young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. You live in a modest home with your papa. On this cold and rainy day, you are knitting on the couch while Papa packs his things.
Nice one, wasn't it?
Tonight, he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. So I actually, when I tested this game out, I did not watch the introduction, so this is kind of cool. As Lily is a good child, Papa trusts you to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, Papa makes hot dogs and the boxed mac and cheese.
It's a real image.
I will say, my grandma always, every time I went over to her house, made Kraft mac and cheese. So happiness. He helps you pour the cheese sauce on your hot dog in order to make it taste better. Yum. You enjoy your meal together, ignorant of future events.
Puts ketchup
Papa
on it.
puts you to bed with the sleep of rain, lulling you to sleep. Oh, it sounds lovely.
You like the ketchup though, didn't you? Put the ketchup on it instead.
I hate ketchup. I honestly, I wish I liked ketchup because, like, it seems like it would be such a good, like, choice of condiment. But I don't like vinegar. And I'm jealous of people who do like ketchup. Someone help. You awaken to the sound of a voice. Lily.
Voice. I like it's pretty
Voice?
the voice.
The voice seems to come from outside. You look out your bedside window. Nobody. There's nobody among the rain and darkness. Was it a dream? You open your window a crack to listen closer. Please, it hurts. Help. The well. Someone is in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. You are a good girl, so you get out of bed to go help.
I thought she'd already
Read
got out of
instructions. E. Controls. Use the arrow keys to move around.
Okay, here we go.
We're not on a touch screen. Objects can be interacted with by pressing space or Z. Okay. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. The game autosaves to keep track of progress. It can be safely exited at most times. Cool. How did it say we moved around? Actually, arrow keys. Okay.
Arrow keys, yeah.
Sorry. I wasn't actually paying that much attention. Okay. We're probably good. Files tab and stuff menu. Awesome.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, right, okay.
This is a...
Wow, that is very trippy to look at.
Yeah,
That is
it
very
is.
trippy to look at. It looks like it looks like it's moving, like it's on an old CTR monitor.
I do love the walls, though. They've got hearts. Oh, that scared me.
Brilliant.
Hold on, I need to check the status of the toilet.
It's very reminiscent of that game we played earlier. Are you sure I wouldn't be the same developer with it?
I don't know who the developer is, but yeah, that's what I was saying. It was kind of like similar vibe. You currently have no piece of rope in here. Okay, we're looking for rope so we can get someone out of the well. Safe with a keypad. We don't know the number. This drawer has some of Papa's clothes. Mostly filled with socks and belts. They are all folded to perfection. Okay. Heidi Whitey's. I don't know if we can make a rope out of that. We're looking for rope. VHS tapes. Rosa J's Guide to Sunman? Who knows? Ah! Oh! Your knitting basket gives you comfort despite the stormy weather. You only have one large ball of yarn left. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Hold on. I'm trying to take it. Maybe we can use this. With how big the yarn ball is, you could probably be unraveled into a long rope. Yes. Yes, yes. Let's just go outside. This is the source of the voice. All that can be heard now is the echoes of raindrops. If you wish to save the person trapped in the well, you will need to construct a rope.
Well, it's a very simple goal. Like, I mean, at least they give you the actual purpose of what you're trying to achieve.
Alright, we made a yarn rope.
Yeah. Is it going to break?
Yeah, it is kind of Undertale-y.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Rope
There's sort of like...
is creaking.
Yeah. Told you. That's not going to support it. I don't know if it's going to continue. I might end there, to be fair. Unless we're wait. There it is. I was going to say, unless we're waiting for that. Undertale was very much inspired by the old sort of Amiga games, and this game's trying to also do the same.
Your body lays in a contorted and unnatural state as it waits for maggots to settle in.
Yeah, oh my word.
Dead end.
Bad craftsmanship. Okay, I already have made a conclusion on this one. So
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the homage it's trying to do is it's trying to get Maniac Mansion, the old point and click adventure game, is trying to take that original game, give it an alternative narrative, which is basically construct a rope by going around a house, completing small puzzles and collecting things, and then use that when you finally get there. And you've got to fail a few times in order to work out what you need to do. Maniac Mansion did a similar thing where you would get into trouble or get a character disabled or dead, and you'd play as a new character and have to learn from the mistakes of the previous person. So you do that through lives. It had a very similar aesthetic. The problem I have with this game is that it fails very much in the way Undertale succeeded. This one very much failed. It looked like an MS Paint. It took real life images. It looked like everything was printed on paper. It then created this very hard to look at environment that it then abandoned when you transitioned into alternative scenes. So I felt like there was definitely a lack of consistency with its art direction. The game concept seems pretty simple, can be well crafted if the game has been done right, but I think it is a travesty on the eyes, and therefore I don't think I have to hide this one too much.
I think it's charming.
That's a bloody spud, Dad. Yeah,
I think it's charming. I like it. It is a little bit hard to look at, but I like it.
That's fair. But
It's vibrant.
You knew I was ill. So No. I'm fine. That's okay.
I wasn't very confident that you'd like this one, but actually not for that reason.
Oh, okay. Why do you think I'd like it?
I didn't really have a specific reason, actually.
Okay.
I just kind of had a feeling, because I felt like the At Home Alone final, I felt like that one was pretty good, and this one seemed like kind of a not as good version of that one.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It doesn't have any of what that one had in, and that didn't show us much. It did. When it did, it made a hell of an impact. This one didn't even really attempt to do anything other than just give a concept of an unknown entity in the well. Then it became a simple sort of Maniac Mansion clone. Nevertheless, we have reached the end, the dead end, as it says here. For now.
Oh, this one's actually free, by the way.
Oh, this was free. Nice. So there you go. If you want to play a dud, Potato likes it regardless. So please go. Feel free.
And it has very positive reviews on Steam.
Does it really?
So...
I'm not good surprised.
I might actually keep playing this one as well, because I'm kind of intrigued to see where it goes.
No, I
and
love
who's
to
in
hear
the
that.
well,
That's
and
great.
if we can.
All the games we played today will be in the Discord. This episode of Tech Stack will be going up on the YouTube, as well as the podcast with Raider Rat. We'll see you back in the week. Until then, everyone, farewell. I couldn't find the camera. There it is. Hello. Farewell.
Bye, guys.